Y'all can come in. Just no cameras, please. Would y'all like anything to drink? Coffee, lemonade, tea? Alright. Well, I'm Martha Linwood, and it's nice to meet you all. I know y'all want me to talk about my son, Jackson. Jackson was always such a nice boy. It was just me and him, Jackson and I, and he loved me. I mean, he would tell me all the time, I love you, Mama. Now, I know y'all want me to talk about what Jackson did, but that's not who Jackson was. That's not who Jackson is. According to the World Health Organization 2024, 3 out of 4 women globally have experienced physical or sexual violence. I bet that there's one thing that all mothers have in common, and that is that they love their children unconditionally. But to what extent does it come to where they can't even recognize their child anymore due to their heinous crimes and actions? We see this as a single mother, Martha Linwood, grapples with an unimaginable situation with her son, Jackson, committing such a terrible crime, while trying to convince her peers around her and herself that her son really is a nice boy. Nice boy. By Alyssa Zigzag. Oh, Jackson was such a good baby. I mean, I think I did a pretty good job of making sure he felt loved. I only wish I protected him from the world outside of our home a little bit more. Sometimes he'd come home from school all upset because some boys at school were making fun of him for liking a girl. I mean, isn't that crazy? Making fun of a boy for having a little crush? I mean, well, I told him, I said, Jackson, there is one girl in this world who will love you forever. And that's your mom? Jackson did have a couple of friends, though. I mean, a couple of neighborhood kids, I would say. And they were all really close up until high school. And I think that's when they started to grow apart. I mean, everybody was going to different schools, and the town was getting mixed up, and that was really hard for Jackson. I mean, he was going to such a big school, knowing no one, and he did try to make friends. I even told him to go join the band, and he did. He met a few folks, but no one really stuck to him. But he was fine with me. I mean, we played board games together, we watched movies together, we made dinner together. Look, all I know about Jackson's time in high school is he liked to be alone or with me. He was fine when he was with me. I couldn't always be around though, and I think that's when the problem started to appear. I guess he was not so used to me not being around, and start to work more hours, and I think he started to get a little bit more angry and a bit more depressed. I'm sorry, he's just such a smart boy. I never thought that he would do something like this. But one night, I was working late at the hospital. All good. And at about 12 a.m., this girl comes walking in. And her face is all bruised, and her clothes are all torn up, and her neck. That was the worst part. She had 3 scars on her neck, like she had been choked. So I immediately ran over to my desk and I asked her, "Honey, are you okay?" She was gasping too loud for me to understand what she was saying. So I asked her again, "Honey, are you okay?" She finally told me that she had been raped. So I immediately thought, I have to find out this girl. I have to know what happened. So I asked her, "Honey, who did this to you?" Jackson. Linwood. I couldn't believe what she said, and I asked her again, and she said, "Jackson, Linwood." Look, I don't know what happened after that, but as soon as I woke up, the police started asking me all of these sorts of questions, like if I knew Jackson had any girlfriends, and if he had ever been violent towards me, if I knew where he was the night or the night before. I said no. My baby boy, Mike Jackson, would never do anything like that. This poor girl must have been so caught up in her ordeal that she must have been saying Jackson as her attacker. That's all this was. Jackson will be almost 50 when he's released from prison. And they told me that he had admitted to doing those terrible things to those girls, and that he had been put in custody. And all I could think about is how this was all of my fault. I never taught Jackson about the birds and the bees. I never taught him about anything. He must have searched something up on the internet and found those terrible things. They should have me locked up, not him. Oh, my precious baby boy. he has done, and I'm sure he will be. I hope y'all know by now that Jackson